Hello, my name is Alexander Wachowski. Today's date is April 25th. My password is kidding, and I'm here with my lovely audience. Today, I'm going to be speaking about the cause and effect of free education. Free education is not a thing yet in the United States, but if it were to be, it would cause more problems than actually help the society. And that's what I'm going to be speaking about today. Obviously, we all knew school cost is an issue. School cost years ago was only maybe $5,000 to $10,000 a year, and that included room and board. Now you're averaging between $18,000 and $55,000 just for public school cost. And yes, I understand that's an issue, and many politicians believe we can make school free, but that's only going to cause more issues. The first concern is schools are in debt. According to The Atlantic, colleges and universities combined are $240 billion in debt. So, compared to the $1.5 trillion in debt that students are based on MarketWatch.com. So, combined, you're going to have to pay those back with tax dollars. That's money coming out of my own pocket to pay for somebody else's tuition, even though I already paid for my tuition. Another thing, people that have already been to school paid their education. People who have not been to school and are past this or don't want to go to school, they're going to be forced to pay for other people's education through our tax dollars. How is that right? I already paid for my education, so why do I have to pay for somebody else's education? Why do they get the free privilege? And on top of that, why do I got to pay for the university's decision to buy that brand new tower, to be innovative? And that's why people pay the $35,000 to $45,000 a year. Colleges want to be innovative. Colleges want to have the opportunity to make change. Colleges want to be the top of the line. It's like Arizona State. We're voted the #1 innovative school, I believe, on U.S. News. That's incredible. And it's incredible because they're buying all this new property. But we wouldn't be able to do that if the government were to fund us. At the moment, 26% of our taxes goes towards lower education. That lower education is K through 12th grade. And only 15% of only 50% of our tax money goes to higher education. And that's based on CBPP.org. So around 50% of our money is already going towards school. Now by making school free to pay off that $1.5 trillion debt that students already have, to pay for the $2.5 or $250 billion that universities are in debt, and then to pay for the tuition for all the future students, that is a concern. That is a big concern. And many politicians in our society have come up with other options. Elizabeth Warren, for example, she suggests that she take $2 billion or 2% extra tax money from the people in the higher class. Well, how is that going to pay for $1.5 trillion of people's debts, like she said? How is that going to pay for the $250 billion of debt the universities have? And how is that 2% going to fund the education for the upcoming people? It just will not work when schools want to be innovative. The next thing I would like to talk about is, what if it went through? What if schools became free? Regardless of the money, what happens if school becomes free? The answer is, your degree will be worth less and people will have lower graduation rates than ever. Right now, according to Max Eden on his college graduation website, only 1/3 of the people with a free education actually graduate within 6 years. That's 33% of the students. That is terrible considering they're already getting free education. Considering that people are asking for free education. And if that's the statistics we have right now, if somebody were to get free education, are they going to go through with it, or are they going to drop out and waste our tax dollars? And that's a big concern. Plus, more people will be graduating, but our degrees will be worth less because everyone will have a degree. We will be forced to go into real graduate school to get that additional degree to actually be worth something in the society, to make that additional 70+K job. So, my call to action, how do we stop this? How do we prevent school from being free? It starts with politics. Politics are important. As I said earlier, Elizabeth Warren is suggesting college be free. That's an issue. So, we can do the protest. Many of the Democratic leaders are out there are already doing protest. But we can stop them by protesting ourselves, showing the world what would happen if school is free. Many of these organizations, like CBP.org or Market Watch, they're showing the side effects of a free education. Well, what if somebody called out there, like yourself, Angelica, got out there, made your own website, and supported your own website, and told people why free education is bad? Why should my tax dollars be paying for it when I already paid for my college education? Another thing you could do is the upcoming election is coming up to 2020, and there's also going to be one in 2022 and 2024. My assumption is free education is going to be on one of those ballots, one of those votes. So the idea would be to vote against it. Make your stand, show up to the voters line, vote against free education, because free education is only going to cost us money. Another thing you can do is apply for more scholarships. Scholarships will get you that education, you will have earned it, and you won't actually need to be in student debt, and you won't have to worry about a free education. In conclusion, the time is now to stand your ground. Today, media, political leaders, and our society is becoming corrupt by tax dollars. Free education only benefits the people between 18 and 22. Make your stand, go to elections, do protest, and stop free education from becoming a thing. Thank you.